Test. I can check in to see. Looks like we're all right. All right, what's going on, folks? Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we are here. This is the first game of the Cream City Classic, MSOE versus Marquette. We got off to a little late start because of those technical difficulties, as that one is flied out to center. There are now 2 outs. Jordan Dish, in his first at-bat, popped up to the shortstop. Get a little higher.
No, a little bit lower.
A little lower. Okay. But we are live as of now. The stream quality might be we're getting some dropped frames as of now. That's strike 1 to Kyler Marquardt. Big swing and a miss. Count goes 0-2. As that's the quick end of the first inning, Kyler Marquardt strikes out. As we'll take a second to get ourselves recombobulated here. But that's the end of the top of the first, and we'll go to the second. All right, everybody, we are back as we start the bottom of the first. MSOE has got the left-hander David Kozlowski going today, as the first one is in for ball 1. And leading off for Marquette, Jay Nelson. That's what I got on my little score sheet. As it kicks and fires, ball 2, that's just down low again. David looking to settle in right away. David from Niles West High School out of Skokie, Illinois. Looking at this team, seems like we got a good amount of freshmen coming in. That one's grounded over to third base. Picked up foul, just foul. Risky move. Risky move there to pick it up foul, but they get it. This count goes to 2-1. Take a second to get everyone back. This counts 2-1, so we wait for the pitch. Grounded over to second, Oliver Hollerung. Grabs it, throws over to first for the first out of the inning. I'll go over the lineup for your MSOE Raiders in the field. Pitching, as I said, David Keselowski. Catching, Jacob Rolone. Over at first base, Bennett Fleming. Second, Oliver Hollerung. Shortstop, freshman Kyler Marquardt. Third base next to him, the freshman Jacob Beloit. Jacob Belot, as that one gets in there. Is that a ball? Sorry. For ball one. Next pitch grounded over to the third baseman. Jacob makes a nice strong throw over there, but takes him off the bag, but he tags him out. Nice play by Bennett Fleming to keep that one from getting to the dugout. This is the second out of the inning. So Marquette hitters looking to try and pounce on some strikes that they're seeing. That's 2 outs for their third hitter. Comes in the stretch, fires. That one's just up and inside for ball one. Next pitch just upstairs as well. Ump not giving it to him. Cross just about over the hands. Count goes to 2-0. The big swing and a miss. David painting that outside corner nicely. David, from what I've heard from his teammates, big strike thrower. Very consistent on the mound as he looks to settle in early. The pitch just low, curveball. Count moves to 3-1. Behind in the count now, but we'll see how he attacks him here. This is flied over to right. Ethan Kimball with a nice catch. Grab there to get the third out of the inning. And that ends the first inning we got. So I'll give a little, I'll go over a little bit what we're doing here today. Today is the Cream City Classic. So the teams that we're playing, we're doing a round-robin style kind of tournament with Marquette, MSOE, and UWM, all the Milwaukee schools here that have teams in MSOE club, or not MSOE, but the NCBA club baseball. And from what I hear, we got a big trophy as well. It's like a brewery-style trophy. I think UWM has been handling it. Marquette is making the graphics, and we're hosting, so we all get to play a little part in this little cool event. But, yeah, that's kind of the deal of what's going on today. So the plan is this game is at 2:30. The next game, let me look it up real quick just to get the right information. The next game would be UWM versus Marquette at 5:30. And the last game will be MSOE versus UWM at 8:30. So we'll all get to play each other, and we'll decide who's the winner, who gets to take home the trophy, I would say most importantly, but bragging rights just behind it, if not. It's a cool event we got going on. So, yeah. Beautiful day of baseball. We're right on the edge of fall, summer and fall. You can see in the background the colors, they haven't fully changed, but they're on the verge of changing as the leaves are falling off. But still got a beautiful day for baseball. A little windy, blowing in. As Aiden doesn't like the first call, but he will get it for strike one. Aiden Lindner DHing today was a Northern Plains, I gotta say it right, Northern Plains. Oh, and there it is, yeah. Base hit right up the middle. That's what Aiden's looking to do. Just get us started. Here, Aiden was a Northern Plains all-regional first team recipient last year. So cool to see that he's staying hot. As we got to run around and we're threatening with nobody out yet. As that's ball upstairs to Jacob Belot, third baseman. Righty now out of the stretch. Takes a look over at Aiden. And the pitch. Swung through by Jacob. Count moves to 1-1. We're going to put the ball in play, looking to do a little damage here. Start of the game, though, nerves are high. It's close to the start of the season. As that one's fouled back, count moves to 1-2. But as the season starts, the nerves are always a little higher as everyone's kind of getting back into the swing. Even if you've played baseball during the summer, coming back into this is different energy about it. Wearing the jersey of your school, making your school proud. There's a lot that comes into it. As that one is swung on for strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Now up to bat, Bennett Fleming.
No, don't do there.
That one's in for strike 1 to Bennett Fleming. Bennett, the junior now, was a big part of the success of the Raiders last season. As he gets a bigger role, getting to play some first base. Swung on for strike 2. Count moves to 0-2. Looking to move that runner over some way. Bennett at first base today for the Raiders. Steps in, raring to go. Look at this pitch. Curveball outside. Count moves to 1-2. The pitch. Swung on for strike 3. So he goes down 2 strikeouts in a row for the Marquette pitcher.
Next up to bat, number 2, Ethan Hunt.
I got to get on these names for the Marquette guys. I got a lot of stuff going on here, but that'll be 2 outs. Aiden still looking to do some damage on first base. That goes in for strike 1. As we got number 2, Ethan Hunt up. Ethan Hunt just came from Germany, studying abroad last year, and was a big part of the Raiders' 2023 World Series conquest at D3. That's fouled back. Count moves to 0-2. After giving up that single to Aiden, looks like this Marquette pitcher is starting to settle in a little bit. Getting to 0-2, getting to 1-2 right away. He looks at the punch out, the pitch. Just outside. Doesn't get the call. We're looking to set him up for later in the at-bat maybe. Ethan Hunt's got a very level swing when it comes to that stuff, so he'll be looking to put the ball in play, maybe squeak one by. And he keeps fighting. Foul back. Count stays at 1-2. All right, we are back. Try and switch up the Wi-Fi a little bit. Hopefully this will be a little better. Dropping some frames, but we will see. Keep us in the loop, viewers. If there's anything wrong, just let us know so we can try and give you the best viewing experience you can. This count net is 3-0, I believe. David looking to get it back in the zone here as he walks the leadoff hitter. Never a good sign with the lead. Out, and he gets him. What a play. Jacob gets it down just in time. Oliver Holleran with the nice tag puts it down on him. Quick tag there as that's the first out of the inning. Marquette taking a risk to try and get that runner in scoring position early. Doesn't work out. Oh, looks like we're back, yeah. So that first one misses for ball. What a play by Jacob Rolone. Catching is always one of the most important positions. That one is flied out Over to left, Ethan Hunt runs over, makes a nice grab. That one must have been hit pretty hard. I mean, the wind's blowing in real tough here.
Number 31, Meyer.
Still able to get Ethan Hunt back on the run on that one. Makes a nice catch. It's the second out of the inning. Didn't look good walking the leadoff hitter, but gets him in. Gets him out going to second. That one's pulled over there. Pulled over to left field. Back over to Ethan Hunt. That one's hit hard. It's now Marquette. He's got another runner on.
Next up from Marquette, number 3.
As the catcher gets on, and the courtesy run for him. Take a second. And, yep, they got the courtesy runner. All right, perfect. As we wait for the courtesy runner to tuck in his jersey. Umpire is always making sure we're properly dressed out there, everything. Big lead taken. Let's see if David has a lefty move or anything. Might try and keep him close. Nope. Just throws it in, focus on the hitter as that one is down for ball 1. Ball. There we go. And again, strike 1, 1-1. David looking good for a freshman. Out there pitching. Keeping this game tied up. Good curveball just inside. Doesn't quite get the call. Hard to get those curveballs called for strikes, but that one just inside. Working quickly. Gets back in the zone. 2-2. Keeping the hitter off balance. David looking to put him away for the last out of this inning. Be a big statement for the Raiders. Runner gets a big lead. Doesn't take off, and he gets him on the swing and miss. 4 out, number 3. That takes us to the top of the 4th. MSOE leading 4-0. And we'll be back. All right, we are back. Jacob Rolone to lead us off in the top of the 4th. Doing that. I believe the name of the Marquette pitcher, as that one's grounded over to third, just foul for strike 1. Jacob taking on for first. I believe the name of the Marquette pitcher, Tyler Miller, was number 5 last year. That's the roster I'm looking at. I believe that's number 5 out there, trying to get a good look at it. But he's looking to settle back in. Jacob digs in again. That one is a strike on the outside corner. Would say the umpires usually that we have here are very good, very professionals. That one's lined up the middle. Jacob starting it off. Gets a hit. Great piece of hitting. As that brings up Oliver Hollerung, bottom of the order, looking to set the table for the top of the order.
Number 7, Hollerung.
Jacob usually not a big threat to run, but doesn't have terrible speed. Oliver has pitcher Miller. I'm just going to call him Miller, I believe. Tyler Miller is his name. Miller throws over again to first. Been thrown over quite a bit. Trying to keep those runners off. MSOE yet to send anybody to steal. Pitcher trying to keep him close. Maybe that's the reason. Keeps him close again. Maybe he can hear me. I don't know. Maybe I should lower my voice a little bit, but don't believe so. He looks locked in on the mound. As that one is sent down to bunt. That one's going to be a tough play by the pitcher as he gets it just in time to move the runner. Oliver Hollerung doing a job. Walk last at bat does a job to set the top of the order. Jordan Dish. That's out number 1. Just some time to get Oliver off the field. All right, here we go. Pitch comes in. Down low for ball 1. Jordan looking to do some damage. Walked last time up. Hoping to put the ball in play here. See if we can't move that runner over or even get him in. Takes a big hack over the top of that one. Count moves to 1-1. Runner's not giving him a big look. Playing some mind games with that. Throws it away for ball 2. Good block by the catcher to keep it in front of him. Catcher's taking a beating back there. Has, I believe, might be the only hit for Marquette at this point. That one's inside. Swung on for strike 2. Count was 2-2. Looking shorten up. Second baseman covering on this side. Covering Jacob over at second. Not anymore, kind of closing over that gap on the right side as he takes a swing and a miss. He's got to throw over to first and makes the play. Jordan, speed man, always making it tough to get him out.
Now number 5.
Goes to
Kimball.
2 outs for Ethan Kimball. Ethan, base hit that scored 1. Looking to do the same thing, looking to do some more damage. Jacob on second. Jumped on the first one last time. Let's see if he can't do it again. So he takes that one. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Looked like he wanted to unload on that one. Just held back at the last second. Pitch moves outside. Catcher keeping it in front of him again. Taking a little beating back there. Sorry, we love our catchers. Always got to give them the respect. The game moves on. Counts at 1-1. Ball again outside. Jacob not too much of a threat to steal. But getting his big lead ready to score on a base hit as that one's grounded over to shortstop. Bobbled over there. Let's see. Kimball's going to beat it out over at first. That keeps the inning alive. Jacob playing some mind games with him as he's fielding it. Nothing wrong with that. Just hard-nosed baseball over there. Everyone's on first and third now. With Kyler Marquardt up to bat. All right, Kyler up to bat now. That's ball low. Runners on first and third now. Kimball not sure exactly of his speed. Looks like a good enough athlete. Beat that one out to first as he throws over to first. Kyler, the young freshman shortstop. People are really excited about what he can do as he fouls that one back. Good athlete and a good spot for him. 2 outs is the guy you want up to bat. One count. Kicks and fires. Puts that up in the air. It can be a tough play with the wind. Yet again, second baseman ranging over. Makes a catch for third out. No runs scored for the Raiders in this inning, but threatening, putting some pressure on the pitcher there. As he moves to the bottom of the fourth, Marquette looking to come back a little bit in this one, and we'll be back when that occurs. All right, we got a request to kind of go over how we scored those runs. The stream might have been lagging while it happened, or just missed that. Oliver Hollerung started off by walking. Jordan Dish walked as well. Ethan Kimball, as they brought in a new pitcher, hit a double over to left field. That scored 1, put runners on second and third. Then Kyler replaced him at second base, hitting a double of his own, scoring 1. Then Aiden, as they brought the infield in. And then, Aiden Lindner with the infield in hit a blooper across as the infield was in, scoring 2 runs as Kyler and Ethan scored from second and third. So that's how we got 4-0. That was the only action on the scoreboard that we have got. As now we made a defensive substitution in left field. Ethan Hunt is out of left field, and Callum Mass is in. Number 22, Callum Mass. Cal just joined us this year. He practiced with us a little bit last year, but wasn't able to join the team until this year, and he's a solid player in his own right. All right, and I believe we're at the top of the order for Marquette now. Yes, top of the order. I believe they're hitting 10. And 10 in their lineup, but that's in there for strike 2. David doing a good job. 0 runs out of him so far. He's looking to keep it going through 4. That fastball just misses upstairs, not quite. Looking to get him to chase or maybe get that call. Doesn't quite get it. Curveball. Swung on, just fouled back. Fouled out on the right side. Top of the order looking from Marquette, looking to get there. Haven't hit since the first inning. Trying to light a spark in this offense. That's fouled off in the same location again. Maybe got a plan to try and punch it through the right side. Not too much of a gap. Kyler Marquardt, the MSOE shortstop, playing a little bit in that gap over there, leaving something over the middle, but got enough range where maybe you can get some stuff there. As it's lined up right up the middle. Nothing you can do about that, just good piece of hitting. That puts a runner on first with nobody out. Threatening.
Number 26, Sawyer.
We saw it before. Jacob Ralone was able to gun down a runner. Gun down a runner at second. Maybe looking to do the same. Hard to... We haven't seen a move from David yet out of that lefty stance. Not a lot of lefty MSOE pitchers we've had. We've had Peyton Barr. That's the only one I can remember. That was a lefty pitching for us last year. Still on the team, just out of commission today. That's low for ball one. Runner taking a sizable lead. Didn't make a move over at first. Top of the order, you got to assume he's got some good speed. That one's in there for strike one. Called on the corner. No threat of a bunt shown from the Marquette team. That one's hit over to right field. Teeter in the line. Fair and foul. Caught by Ethan Kimball. Nice catch. Little basket catch made on the run as that's thrown in to Bennett Fleming. Probably weren't able to see it, but yeah, a basket catch made on the right field line. Looks like it was just out of view of the stream. That's a nice catch as that's out number one. Keeps the runner from going to second as well. That's down. It's probably foul, but got to get your outs when you can as that brings up the three-hitter for Marquette. That one's upstairs. Runner not budging. They don't want to test the arm strength of Ralone back there. And hard to steal off that lefty as that gets by him. As the runner takes a big round over second. Not sure if that was crossed up. Didn't look like it. Looks like they're on the same page out there. Just looks like it just got past Jacob. Counts now 2-0. Runner in scoring position for Marquette. As the pitch comes in. That's fouled up. Bennett Fleming over. Makes the catch, a little ice cream cone catch. Adding some style points. Bennett Fleming is make it a little interesting, but he makes the out anyways. Good play by him as that's the second out of the inning. David looking to keep going without giving up a run. Brings up their four-hitter lefty. Lefty on lefty action here. Kyler makes a move to cover second. Curveball. Not in there. Called ball by Blue. As I've said before, it's hard to get that curveball called a strike sometimes, even if it's going. That's hit into right field. Kimball's got a shot at him. He's going to throw it home. It looks like throw's going to be over his head. Runner gets a second, slides. Maybe had a chance at third. Not quite, though, as that is the first run for Marquette. Just gets through. Bennett not quick enough to get that one. Hit hard through the right side. That gets in for single, double maybe. I'm not sure. I don't get paid to make the decision on that, but that scores a run either way. As now we got a ball game, 4-1. Still two outs. Runner replaced on second base. Another lefty. That one's through on the right side. Left side, excuse me. Ball gets thrown in. They got a shot. No, they don't. It is cut off by Jacob Balot. 4-2. Marquette making it a ball game out there. Not going to make this easy. Yeah, those are just two good pieces of hitting back to back. Taking advantage of the runner on second. Runner on scoring position. MSOE looking for that last out. Another lefty up. That's in there for ball one. David trying to get back in the zone. Trying to not let those runs affect them. Still got the lead as of now. Pitch comes in low. Good block by Jacob Ralone. His count moves 2-0. Runner got a sizable lead, 2-0, not expected to go. As that's in there for strike one, David gets back in there. Pitch comes in, outside. Curveball runs a little bit outside, David. Maybe looking to slow him down a little bit. Count moves to 3-1. Got to get in there, got to stop the bleeding when you can. Try and get this out. That's grounded over, foul on the third base side. Count moves to full. Runner should be in motion here. This is a big pitch in the game as of now. As I've said, MSOE trying to stop the bleeding. Marquette trying to keep it going as the runner goes. That's out of play, and we'll do it again for a foul ball. Marquette keeping it close. Marquette is a Division I team in the NCBA. MSOE Division 2 and 3. This pitch comes in, curveball over to Kyler Marquardt, thrown over to first, and that's picked. Picked by Bennett Fleming. They're going to rule that he's off the base as of now. We're going to appeal to the first base, and they're going to say they got him. Bennett Fleming picks the ball off the ground, nice pick, and has the wherewithal to give him a nice tag as the runners come into first. That'll end it. Crazy end to the inning there, but it's just allowed out. Marquette comes back, scores 2 in this inning. Score is now 4-2 as we move to the top of the 5th. Plenty of ball game left, folks. All right, folks, I believe we are back. Got the stream up and running. As Jacob is now up. His count is full to him. God dang it. What? And as we missed it when we were resetting the stream, a wild pitch allows the runner from third to score, as it's now Raiders 7, Marquette 2, as Jacob Ralone walks to put a runner on first base. As looks like it's the end of Tomasello's day. Gets a good round of applause from fans here, but not exactly looking to, isn't able to keep Marquette in this game as they bring in a new pitcher. So, sorry about that. It looks like every time we score runs, we have streaming issues, so I'll go over a little recap of what happened. MSOE was able to load the bases, starting off with Jacob Balot. Bennett Fleming, believe they walked. and then Callum was able to hit. One pitch came in as a wild pitch, scored the runner from third, moved the runners from bases loaded to runners on second and third. Callum Maz then flew out to right field, shallow right field, and the runner on third was Jacob Balot, was able to draw a throw home that got away from the catcher, moved the runner to third, scored a run there, made it 6-2, and then a wild pitch to Jacob Rallone up to bat, scored the runner from third to make it 7-2. Jacob walked, and now we're here where we are, making a little pitching change for Marquette.
Batting for MSOE, number 7, all around.
Oliver now up to bat, the 9-hitter, as we got one out. Looks like our scoreboard's missing. Hold on, folks. I'm sorry about that. Okay, now we got the scoreboard back up. Score 7-2 now. Count is now full to Oliver Hollerung. Runner on first, Jacob Oliver. New pitcher in for Marquette. Now we're good. Now we can reset this a little bit. As the pitch comes in, ball 4 just outside. Oliver walks. Putting runners on first and second.
Now batting. Stiff.
Top of the order, Jordan Dish steps in. Has ball outside, takes that. Jordan looking to break this game even more, open 5-run lead, still enough room for Marquette to make a comeback. As he throws back over to second. Jacob, again, not really a threat to steal. Marquette's been thrown over to bases quite a bit. Keep him honest, don't usually see the pick throw to second base. Most of the time you see it thrown over the second baseman's head, but they execute it there to keep the runner close. That ball's outside. Pitcher stays alive, number 31 for Marquette. Number 31, the 9-hitter. Meyer, looks like, fouls that one for Marquette. Fouls that one yet again, trying to keep a tough at-bat. Count stays at 2-2. Neither man willing to budge. Let's see if David will force the action here. As the pitch comes in, grounds it up the middle, throws it over to second. Lob throw is not going to be able to get him at first. Nice play by Oliver to get the ball anyways. That can be a tough play sometimes. You know, the pitcher's so focused on throwing home every play. He's able to lob it over to second and get the out. As this is the 10-hitter for Marquette, Wary. playing second base for them. Lefty, more lefty on lefty action. David kicks and fires, and that's fouled over by the MSOE side. Top of the order on deck for Marquette. Like to maybe push us to the next inning, get them to lead off. Nobody on base as that's in there for strike 2. David looking to shut it down. Could see a curveball here, some breaking pitches or something to get some weak contact. Oh, and that hits him. You don't like to see it. The 0-2 hit by pitch. That puts a runner on first and second. That brings up the top of the order here. David's got his work cut out for him to get out of this one.
For Marquette, number 4, Nelson.
We get that from the PA announcer here up in the booth. Nelson up the top of the order for Marquette. That one misses inside. Jacob's going to go talk to him, maybe talk about signs. David looking to weather just a little bit. Throwing a good amount of pitches so far as Jacob gets on the same page with his pitcher. This is, as a pitcher, this is when you really got to rely on your defense, you know. Sometimes when you're later in a game, sometimes you can't muster up everything to get a strikeout. Obviously looking to do so as that's in there for ball 2. Sometimes just getting it to your fielders, letting them make a play, ball them out. David's still got a big lead to work with, 5 runs. But don't want Marquette chipping away at it. That's hits him again. And that is not a good sign as David has got some discomfort on the mound. He's walking off. He's going to load the bases, but you never like to see that. And Woody makes a good call of taking him out right away. David does a good job keeping the Raiders in this game. Only giving up 2, but loading the bases up here as the shortstop Kyle Marquardt comes into the game to pitch. And we'll talk about the substitutions when they come back. But never good to see that. Some arm issues there, some discomfort. But we'll be back when action resumes. All right, as we take a short break, getting some shoes on. Looks like President Gavin Wood is giving up his shoes for his pitcher, Kyle Marquardt. As we take some time to switch those up. Not exactly sure what's going on there, but taking it off. Defensive moves that I can see. Looks like we moved third baseman Jacob Balot, freshman, from third base to shortstop. And Aiden Lidner from DH to third baseman. Good defensive third baseman in his own right. So not lacking anything there as David's day is done. Came out with some discomfort. Hoping that he's okay. Looks like he's in the cage working on some mobility or something with Peyton Barr, pitching coach. But Kyle Marquardt now in to see if he can't get this last out of the inning and hopefully push us over the edge for an MSOE win. But always make it interesting here. Bases are loaded. Marquette now threatening to get back in this game. One swing of the bat can put him within reach or can keep MSOE away. Looks like Kyle will take one more pitch and we'll get back at it. That one hits the backstop. It's Kyle bringing Kyle in from shortstop mid-game. Can be an adjustment coming in mid-inning, mid-game. But we'll see if he can't just muscle through it and get this out. That's in there for strike one. Kyler working quick. Excuse me, not Kyle Marquardt. I think I've been saying that a little bit. Kyler Marquardt. Coming into the windup with the bases loaded. Count is 1-1. Misses upstairs. It's like Kyler's got some zip on his baseballs, on his pitches here. Seeing if he can't just put him away. Ground it over to short where Kyler was. Play made at first. Good pick by Bennett Fleming. Keep that one in. Playing a little footsie with the ball. Oh, he sold the clip a little bit, but nice pick anyways, as that keeps us at a 7-2 game. Puts away the Marquette threat of trying to get back into it. 0 runs put up by Marquette in that inning. Just a little bit of threatening there. So we move to the top of the 6th. Last 2 innings of this game. Still enough ball game left to make some changes. Hopefully the Raiders can get ahead. Marquette looking to come back. We'll see you then. All right, folks, we are back.
Number 3, Marquardt.
Let's get the score right. 7-2 is the score as Kyler Marquardt, the pitcher now, leading off, looking to see if he can't help his case up there on the mound. Marquette trying to stay in it, trying to put up a 0. That one's ball upstairs, misses upstairs. Aiden Lidner stands on deck, the third baseman. He throws another one, missing upstairs again. That one's upstairs again. And they say first base umpire says he went. I believe so. I think it was. That's in there for strike 2. Marquette pitcher throwing him up there. Count was 2-2. Kyler looking to put one through, just start us off nice, easy. That's fouled back. Kyler stays alive. As the pitch comes in, curveball inside, almost freezes him. Looks like that just missed. People groaning from the crowd, not liking that one on the Marquette side, but count moves full anyways. That's a fastball in there. Kyler doesn't like it, but he is going back to the dugout. That's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 18, Linder.
Zayden Lindner is now up. Looking to keep his day rolling. Got 2 RBIs, 2 hits. 2 hits now. It seems like MSOE has been able to recycle through their lineup a couple times. He takes ball 1 upstairs. Working a little faster than the Marquette lineup. Getting to see the pitcher a little more settle in as hitters. That's in there. Nice pitch on the corner. Count moves to 1-1. Aiden always a tough out, though. Aiden standing up there. Confident, tall. Able to pop that one up to short. Shortstop able to make the catch. So that moves 2 outs. With Jacob Balot now the shortstop up to bat.
Now batting for 21, Balot.
Not exactly what you want to see, middle of the order. Not able to get our first 2 guys on. But we're working, seeing if we can't get a little 2-out rally. Marquette pitcher working well as he gets in the zone for strike 1. That's a ball just outside, working that fastball. Not quite able to get the call, but keeping it close enough. Making Balot think about it. Pitch comes in. Fouled off. Fouled off on the right side. Balot looking to keep the Raiders from going down in order. Marquette trying to get back in the dugout so they can get with the bats. Pitch comes in upstairs, not chasing that one. 2-2 count. Marquette pitcher shakes off the first one, pitches this one down low.
Got the umpire good.
Looks like the umpire got rattled a little bit by that one. Hate to see it. Looks like he's taking it all right. Giving him a little second. First baseman walks over. Chats with his pitcher about the weather. Maybe some fantasy baseball trades happening. As I've said before, it's a pretty nice day here at the ballpark. Got a good amount of people in the crowd here. You know, every team here is from Milwaukee, so makes sense we were able to get a good showing out for this event here today. And we got a good ball game for the first one. Still plenty of ball game to go. Full count pitch comes lined over at the first baseman and caught. Marquette able to extinguish the fire. Jacob, hardliner that just gets caught. Not much you can do about it. As we move to the bottom of the 6th. 2 innings left, 6 outs for Marquette to get back in this. Kyle Marquardt to pitch for the Raiders, try and keep it for them.